How you doing? My name is Thomas Griffin. I'm the landscape instructor here at the Byrne Library Tech Annex. I'll be teaching the landscaping course that's coming up this March. In this class, I'll be giving you examples of how to use the home design software for landscaping. It can be found at homedesignersoftware.com if you're interested in getting it yourself. But we have it offered here free for public use, and you could use the software many different ways. We have landscaping, we have deck design, we have home repair, home design, and this particular video we're going to talk about landscaping design. In landscaping design, we could start from a plat if you have one of your home. Here I have an example where we have the plat of the land where we show its dimensions, the makeup of the deck, the garage, the family residence, sidewalks, and pretty much the basic stuff that you find on your property. I've also added in some things here that I drew in where I have my gardens, greenhouse, and even a pond where we do some aquaponics. And from this plat, we're going to take the measurements and create a 2D rendering in the software itself. And here I have it where I've also added some trees, and we have our gardens and our garage and our family residence and our deck. And pretty much I try to copy it as much as possible, and so that people can have something to base what they do for themselves on. With this, we can add trees. They have all kind of features in here where we can build the walls, we can build the landscaping, we can do inclines, decking, gardens. So we have a plant finder. We can even do things that are possible to even show what the plants will look like after they grow for a while. But from right now, what we've done so far is we put out the basic drawing, and now I'll show you a 3D representation of the land. Here we can see what we got from the drawings. I even show you the basement. Okay, here in the 2D drawing, when we first start out, we start out with our house drawing. And we basically have I copied the house format from my plat, and I also installed the drawing for the deck and side deck, and this is also where we have our aquaponics. Over here we have some plants that we put in front of the deck, which include a wisteria, asparagus, collards, onions, and a variety of other plants. In the front here I have evergreens, and on the back side I have some evergreens on the north side. Also in this 2D rendering, we can zoom into our gardens where we can see different plants in each sections of the plots. In this section we have the brassicas, which include the cabbage, the cauliflower, broccoli, and in this plot we have the pea family, the bean family, which we're able to grow in abundance, which we can also grow with squash or corn, and we can do the Three Sisters planting. In this back plot we have our back garden, we have corn, we have cucumbers, and we have other various squashes. In this empty section right here, we can install tomatoes and peppers. And in this back lot we have rhubarb on the back corner, and on the west side of the lot behind the garage we have a lot of squash and pumpkins and watermelons, even loofah. There's many different squashes, very tasty. In the front garden, next to the magnolia tree which covers the greenhouse, which is right here, we also have our basil, our onions, our lavender, our sage, dill, oregano, mint, parsley. It's a huge herb garden that is able to produce quite well, and many plants are perennials, which keep on coming back every year. The garden in front of the deck, we have onions, we have asparagus, we have garlic. We actually have two types of asparagus: purple asparagus, regular asparagus. Onions, many different plants, which I also like to take each one of these. Each one is a section, and I'm able to rotate them through their family groups to help keep the soil in constant pH balance and growth, and in sync with each other. We also will talk about adding biochar, which is it's wood that has been burnt with no oxygen, commonly known as charcoal, natural charcoal that you can add to your soil, which is an ancient technique of the Mayans that will help in your garden growth. We can talk about deck design. We can talk about sidewall design, driveway design, patio design. We can even talk about mini decks and tree houses. We have sidewalks. We can add in water features. We can add in greenhouses. We can also, from this, do a 3D rendering where you can see a finished product that you can zoom in on and change from different angles to see your progress. And as you can see, we've done quite a nice job here. You can see the plants are growing. We have our wisteria plant, we have our onions, our basil, our brassicas, our pole beans. We can also, from this, go into a 3D fly-through. As you can see, this software at the Tech Annex is another resource to help you visualize the possibilities in your own life. And I, as your instructor, would be proud to help you discover them.
This has been a Tech Annex production.